Hello, welcome back to Sparky's Tech Corner. We are here yet again to talk about some more DMCA shenanigans. Now, if anyone knows me, you ought to know I hate false DMCA strikes. I have covered stuff from Alex Mauer versus Emigo Softworks whenever Alex Mauer went to go DMCA strike over 100 different YouTube channels falsely because she wanted to send a message to Emigo Softworks for stealing her music whenever she was under contract with them to make that music, so she had no rights to it. All the way to Quantum TV threatening DMCAs and DMCA people because, they took my content when it was in fair use transformative walks. And Quantum does the exact same thing to people. To the whole debacle with Asathorn and trying to sue a bunch of different people because of a live stream that he accidentally did but then take down, and they made clips of certain portions which were in itself transformative of him acting like a complete fucking idiot online. All the way up to a couple different instances, like for myself, getting this channel terminated by a company called Camiso's GmbH. And actually having to fight and actually go through YouTube and several avenues to get my channel back, which I did. I hate false DMCAs. Now, recently, I had a guest on one of my shows, a surprise guest. Divinitysaid. Her channel will be down in the link down below. Now, I had her on and we talked a little bit about, my instances with DMCA and then a little bit about her instances with DMCA. Now, at this point, I didn't know that, I know the instance that happened with Unsubble Law, he copyright struck someone. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know it was Divinity that it happened to. I guess he did someone else. Now it's kind of going through and she's getting slack from Fran and Balanced. Now, at the end of the day, I think anyone who abuses the DMCA system is absolute utter garbage. Lowest scum of the earth and does not deserve any kind of sympathies whatsoever. Now, let me explain something to you right now. You can go through in different cases, H3H3 versus my horse, Sargon of Akkad versus Aquila Hughes and stuff like that is really good case law precedent for YouTube. Now, when it comes down to it, when it comes to the amount of content that you can use on not DMC, but for fair use and stuff like that, as long as the amount used is being used in a transformative fashion, you can use 5% to 100% of the walk. That's the way that the judge interpreted it. As long as it's being used in a transformative value that changes it from its original content. Or you're using it as a critique piece or a review piece, or you're using it for education, or you're using it for criticism. Say, for instance, one person, this person said this thing at this point in time. At this point in time, this person said something that completely contradicts that thing. If someone wants to take a portion of that clip down and another clip and mash them together, that's considered transformative in the aspects of criticism. Now, unfortunately, at the end of the day, here's how it goes with criticism. It's not used for copyright. It's not used for a DMCA. In the story. You go and you make a copyright case or a DMCA case against someone and you bring up hurt feelings, defamation, harassment, or anything like that. It doesn't matter how vile the piece is. It doesn't matter how bad it makes you look. It's considered criticism. If it goes to the point where you feel like it's being defamatory and stuff like that, you file a defamation case. You don't file a DMCA against a video on YouTube because you do not like what the video said about you. That is a big no-no. That is falsely making a DMCA strike against someone. Now, I can say this without any kind of doubt. DMCA strikes are very detrimental towards a channel. You get 3 of them, you lose your channel. I know, I lost mine. And I was very lucky I got mine back. If someone clips something of your channel because you're being an idiot or you're being hypocritical, and they showcase that in a clip form fashion, that's fair use. Any lawyer that states file a DMCA because it's harassment is a bullshit statement, or is a very piss poor lawyer. That is not what the DMCA system's for. That is what the community guideline system's for. File a community guideline strike. File a strike because of harassment or defamation or something like that with YouTube. And then go through the court systems and file a defamation case against the person. You don't file a DMCA strike. Guys, that is the argument that Matt Hawes used. That is the argument Akilah Hughes used. Guess what? They both lost. Utterly, fantastically lost. Because harassment, bad words, making you look bad is not a case for DMCA and is not a case for copyright. Going through, I received some items from Divinity. I'm going to go through and read them out. I don't know what timeline order this is, and I really don't care what Fran's states is on anything like it is on. They're very short clips. They're snippets of either a full live stream or anything like that. Or they're matched together clips to make you look bad. Making you look bad, again, it's not a DMCA. It's not against copyright. Divinity, anyone else out there has the ability to do that. This is something you really need to learn. And I'm actually surprised you hang out with a bunch of lawyers online that can't tell you this. I'm sorry. And if any one of these lawyers are telling you, oh yeah, no, file DMCA. Honey, they're leading you down the wrong path. You don't want to do it because that is a good way to get your own channel terminated. But I'm going to read through a couple clips here. I'll have them on screen somewhere. I think that these are in order. But I guess Fran ends up sending her a DM. Fran sends Divinity a DM. TBH, I did last night because I was pissed, but forgot to cancel it this morning because I was rushed for work. Then got email was like, oh fuck, here we go. Have a great show. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. The gall of this woman. You filed a false DMCA strike because you were pissed? You didn't take fair use into account. You filed a false DMCA strike. That is true. That's not defamation. You filed a DMCA strike because you were pissed. That's not how copyright works. That is not how the DMCA works. We have another email. Hey Divinity, I know this email might come as a shock to you, but I genuinely and sincerely want to say thank you. These past few days have been whirlwind to say the least, but because of your videos, it made me stop and take a pause and look inwards. I had a problem for a while, and it's been tough to look in the mirror and see them. You have really humbled me to the point where a change needs to be made. Sometimes you need a cold rag in the face and everyone telling you that what you did was crappy, to realize that you can't be that person you're continuing to be, not a good person. I'm sorry for the things I said, the falling out we had. I'm sorry I'm not looking and changing things sooner, as that were there before to protect me by not posting videos. I took that for granted, and I'm sorry. This might be completely off the wall, but I noticed your spirit coach email and wondered what it is you do in regards to that. I'm looking to get a life coach to sort a lot of stuff out, as a lot of this stuff seems to be deep-seated things that must be addressed in order to live a clean, healthy, and moral life. I thought I could deal with a lot of things myself, and unfortunately sometimes you have to humble yourself and ask for help. Any help would be appreciated, and again, I sincerely thank you for putting me in check. While it's not been fun anyway, sometimes you have to hit rock bottom to really make a change in the way you live your life. I don't like the way I'm living, so again, sincerely, thank you. That was February 1st. And then we come to I had that a little bit out of order. Here's January 9th. This was before that email. Put your recent video about me. That is entirely false. My attorney is requesting you take it down and not make any further videos about me. If this action is not done, further legalities will be put in place. I have tried to remain nice about everything, but clearly you want to keep digging the knife deeper. I have taken it upon me to hire attorneys to make sure that people like you do not tarnish my reputation and make false videos against me. Let me know if you wish to go forward. If I do not receive a response from you within 24 hours, my attorney will take legal action. And then you file a month later. Over a month later. Now, due to a copyright takedown, notice we have to take down the following videos from your YouTube. Laura Chan called out. Did she still walk? According to the sober reporter, she did. Eliza Blue. And video title, Fran exposes herself in seething rant. Not her privates this time. And then it shows a list of 3 videos being struck on her channel. Fran, you want some life advice? Stop being a total utter online and stop filing false copyright strikes to people. You want to change? Learn that your actions online do have fucking consequences. You make yourself look like a fucking idiot online and people clip it, even if they do take it out of context. You still said it. You want to take legal action? Go ahead and file a cease and desist. Go ahead and file a defamation case. That's the proper way to go about it. You don't file false DMCAs against people. You start getting people like me involved and looking at it. Yeah, I'm a small channel. I've got a little over 500 subs. I really don't care. I face a lot bigger people. And frankly, you are the worst type of person out there. You're a contradicting hypocrite. You're the type of person I don't like, and I don't to associate with anything like that. So, everything that you said up to this point can be used in a court of law. Just remember that. If you want to go through and actually go forward with a DMCA claim, just remember everything you said up to this point, you filed multiple strikes because you were pissed, or you took things out of context, or you made me look bad. All things that will get a DMCA case or a copyright case in court thrown out because that is considered criticism. So, in my opinion to you, Fran, what you probably need to do as soon as possible, not because Walk was a bitch, not because, oh, I couldn't get around to it or I couldn't be bothered, you probably need to remove all of these DMCA claims that you made. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stuff out on YouTube, and I'm going to put this stuff out on Twitter, and I'm also going to fucking tag YouTube staff supporting it. And I'm also going to make it clear that you have made several false claims towards this person because you were pissed, or because you didn't like what they had said, or it's because there was criticism. Now trying to terminate her channel and see what we can do for you. Because in my opinion, people who falsely abuse the system need to be removed from the platform. So with that, please have a good day. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.